and welcome back. Was in Ukraine. The town of Donetsk, if I pronounced it right, in the last day or two has been heavily shelled by Ukrainian forces. This happened to be found in one of those autonomous speaking Russian regions of Ukraine. And the fact is, these Ukrainian forces, under the orders of Zelensky, are shelling civilian targets. They already hit a hospital. It was reported various injuries due to these shellings, and her mother and her daughter died in one of those shellings, reported in the vinessence of the hospital itself. Instead of using the weapons which they scrounge a lot of West, they concentrate all this artillery activity on Donetsk, on civilian targets. Those who supplied weapons to this puppet regime should be accountable, because you have the blood of innocent civilian victims on your hands. Even Zelensky should be accountable for war crimes. Say so much, Putin's a war criminal. So, it's about time you ban this puppet. I know for sure Washington wants to continue. At what price? The price of innocent lives, civilians. This thing has been going on throughout history. Who pays in the end? Are civilians. They pay the price. These puppet tyrants, they don't pay the price. Well, I just hope one day they will be accountable for this. There's a very interesting thing which the Mexican president said, which with various Latin countries, they refused to attend this type of Latin American summit with America. And he said, the president of Mexico said, it's immoral. They supply weapons and the Ukrainian people have to die. He's quite right about this. There are only a few leaders in various hemispheres. I don't see no logic in this. There'll be a summit on the 15th of June of NATO, whether they can decide the approval of funding and giving weapons to Zelensky. This is just all a money-making business who fabricate these weapons. And plus Poland is launching an appeal because they gave all their money and all the weapons to Zelensky. And I think this is the same thing to most Western countries. They're low on ammo and low on military hardware. And then in the end, instead of fighting the Russians and these Ukrainians, they go and attack civilian populations, which are ethnic-speaking Russians in these regions. Severodonetsk, I think it's been about a few days. Another Ukrainians, about 5,000 of them have been trapped. When they begin to start running out ammo and stuff, and they were surrounded like Mariupol. So far this is what is going on. And obviously Zelensky in his dream world, la la world's living, will liberate Ukraine from the invaders, the Russians. My dear junkie friend, you're having arse kicked by the Russians, and it's useless to send your fellow citizen to the slaughter. For what? For you? Who gives a shit about you? You can even jump off a bridge. And whatever happens to you, no one gives a monkey's. I don't certainly know. You're just a tyrant, mate. And you should be responsible. Other world leaders following the fools, ruin their economies for what? For you. To fight your private wars with Russia. Buzz off, mate.